Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
You just had it? Made things difficult for us, didn't you?
What are you muttering about? Focus or you'll get hurt!
Don't worry, I'll have this wrapped up in a flash.
I'll take this one! Go for the weak point! Weak now!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Shut! I'll leave it to you! Dragon Swarm! Vacuum Blade!
Talon Hurricane!
Dragon Swarm! Burn! Swallow Blade!
Now you see what I can all finish you here and now!
Dragon Swarm!
Dragon
Swallow
Swarm!
Blade! Dragon Swarm! There! Vacuum Blade!
More for the stop! Here's a healing iron!
Is this it?
Don't leave me! In here!
In a vine, Glimmer Dragon!
I'll be safe! Archangel! Burning! I'll heal you!
Not done yet!
Blah blah blah!
Nothing can hurt me!
More for the stop! Searing flame! Reload!
Let you all down.
Searing flame!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll bring you back
Vacuum
from
Blade!
death's
Is this it?
Keep it up! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Sleep now! More for the stockpile! By the power of...
No pace
Where
of
that
that!
came from! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Resuscitation!
Inferno Punch!
Shooting star! That'll bring you down!
Just get up! I'm on a roll!
Ready to go!
Slash! I can carve through armor!
Back up!
Talon Hurricane!
Demon Fang!
In a vine,
Now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Here, let me help!
What did I tell you? Don't get in our way!
Dragon Swarm!
Radiant Flight!
There!
Flame! Reload!
Hurricane!
I'm out of ammo!
Demon Fang! The flame inside me! Yours! Be less free!
Watch out! It's changing its attack!
Demon Fang!
More for the stockpile!
I've let you all down.
You'll pay for that!
Lunar correction! Shining water!
Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation!
Vacuum Blade!
In here!
Require a hand.
I'll be saving this one! Gemini Aqua! Magic is
Demon
now!
Fang!
Nail strong!
I've let you all down.
Let them mark
Demon Fang!
Water acid That'll bring you down!
Denied!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Dragon Swarm! There! Vacuum Blade! Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm!
Here's a healing arm!
Hurricane Thrust!
First aid!
Start up!
Whirlwind
Hurricane
Smash!
Thrust!
Shattering the
Mirage!
pieces!
This is looking good! Demon Fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Come forth, the healing resuscitation!
Burn!
Will this help?
Dragon Swarm!
Healing circle!
I really owe you one.
Flash!
Ready and
Vacuum Blade!
Burn!
Thanks so much!
I'll smash you!
Can't be happening!
Oh, you
Can't
are
end
gonna
here.
pay for that!
Leave the charge
I'll
to
finish
me.
you here and now! Inferno Punch! Tectonic Punch! It's not my finest.
We've reached our destination.
Are we underground? This looks like the inside of some kind of ancient structure.
It seems likely that we're in a Dahnan temple. Instead of destroyed, it must have been buried and preserved. Either that, or it was constructed underground to begin with.
It's go time!
Careful! We've got company!
What the? Are those statues moving?
And attacking!
I'll finish you here and now! Glimmer Blade! Eagle of what? Swallow Blade! All good things come to an end.
There! Stop! Swallow Blade!
Here we go again!
Be still!
Here, let me help!
I can do this all day! Talon Hurricane!
You're on!
Inferno!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal you all! Healing Raging Cascade! Steel! Thanks! I'm out of ammo! Back into the fray!
Eat this! That's enough!
Burning Strike! Glacial Spear!
Back to the blade!
Evo! Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
Glacial Spear! There's the Evo! Freeze Lancer!
There!
Magic Blade!
Vacuum
I'm
Blade!
only getting started!
There!
Radical
Vacuum Blade!
Shiny Inferno! Mega Blade!
These fists have got your name on them!
Raging Cascade!
Not today!
Magic Advance!
Vacuum Blade!
I'll be saving you!
There!
Glacial Spear! Here's Evo!
Demon Fang!
Freeze Magic Advance!
Vacuum Blade! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Demon Fang!
Eat this!
Vacuum Blade!
Magic Advance! Thunder Blade! By the power of water! Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Dragon
Swallow
Blade!
Blade!
Burn! Annihilation! Healing
Dragon
Fury!
Force!
Now!
Talon
Out of
Hurricane!
ammo!
What the hell was all that about? Those things didn't even look alive, let alone like Zoobles.
They were part of these ruins. but it seems the astral energy changed them somehow. If I had to guess, I'd say there's something bigger lurking within that wants us gone from this place.
Whoever whatever it is must really value its privacy.
Sleep now.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
All disasters
Glacial
made
Spear.
one.
Pierce evil.
There!
Master! Freeze Lancer!
Dragon Form! Vacuum Blade! There!
Gemini Aqua!
You picked the wrong fight!
Lightning!
Dragon Form!
In here! Strike! More for the
Oh.
pile!
Now I'm real mad!
Take this!
Mega Ray!
Do
Annihilation!
it!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Lightning!
First strike! Dragon Form!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this! Inferno
The
punch!
flame inside me yearns to be let free! Dragon Form! Vacuum Blade! Remove!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Lightning!
Eat this!
Dragon Form!
Metallic blade!
Eagle
Dragon
drive!
Form!
Here! Oh, sparkling stars of light! Rain down in pure
Dragon
Take
fire!
it!
Inferno punch!
Strike!
I'm on it!
Mega Ray! Here!
Do it!
Eagle drop! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There! One more! Raging
Dragon
storm!
Form!
More Hurricane!
Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Lunar corruption!
Crumble! Strike!
Gemini
Dragon Form!
Now!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
It was nice while it lasted.
Here I go! I'm only getting started!
You picked the wrong fight!
Here's the healing art!
Swallow Blade!
Astral energy! Here goes!
Thrust! Dragon Form!
Thunder
Vacuum Blades! There! Dragon Form!
You see what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Demon Fang!
Here goes!
Dragon Form!
Blah, 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 infernal punch! You get the gist.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Crumble! Slash! Dragon Form!
Chinese supernova!
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara. Do it!
Thoroughly! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Photon power of water! Annihilation!
Swallow Blade! Dragon Form!
Here's the
Vacuum
healing art!
Blade!
I'll finish you here
Down!
now!
Vacuum Blade!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Dragon! Watch this!
Glacial
Dragon
Spear.
Form!
Here's the evil! Photon
Try harder!
That's enough!
There! Back this one's online!
Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops.
Whirlwind snap!
Magic
Dragon
Slam!
Form!
Burning strike!
Vacuum Blade!
Big blast!
Air thrust! Light astral fusion!
Dragon
Do
Form!
it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Back into the fray!
I'll get you apart!
Chinese supernova!
Now I'm in trouble.
Reload!
Far enough.
Here we go again.
Eat this!
Dragon
Lunar
Form!
corruption!
There!
Lunar blast! I'm also Raging
Downward
star!
strike! Stardust!
Annihilation! Mega ray!
Tear!
Annihilation!
Take this!
Here we go again.
Blah, blah, blah.
It's over!
Air thrust!
Not today!
I've let you all down.
Stay away from my friend! Flash! Dragon Form!
Annihilation!
Vacuum Blade!
Mega ray!
Be still!
Gemini Aqua! Annihilation! Just what the doctor ordered.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Resuscitation!
Sorry.
Lightning! Still
Ready to go! Glacial
Dragon
Spear!
Form!
Pierce evil!
Is this it?
Freeze Lancer! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Resuscitation!
No more playing nice!
Not done yet! Demon Fang!
I'm all stopped up! Annihilation! Radiant Pierce!
I'll bring you back from
Demon
death's
Fang!
abyss!
Resuscitation! Back into the fray!
Demon Fang!
Annihilation!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
I'll bring you back from death's
Swallow
abyss!
Blade!
Here goes!
Dragon Swarm!
That! Repeat that!
Vacuum Blade!
Magic!
Will this
Denied! There!
Not done yet!
I'll be saving this way!
Anything in order!
Dragon Swarm! There!
Do it! Now!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! I need to pull myself together.
Arc sealed!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
The ancient Danans must have built it to honor the strength of the astral energy that runs through here.
But if that's the case, what does it have to do with that face we saw above ground?
Without further research, I wouldn't be able to say.
Photon blast! Lunar corruption! By the power of water! Chinese supernova! Blazing cascade! In here!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll be saving this
There!
one! Graviton field!
Stop! Be still! Stardust!
Far beyond the darkest sky! I
Swallow
call
Blade!
mercy!
Dragon Swarm! There! Dazzle!
Shooting star!
There!
Magic is there!
Hurricane Thrust!
Field!
Stardust!
Morpheus Flash!
Mirage!
Here's a healing arc!
Demon Fang!
First aid!
Thanks! First
With
strike!
astral energy!
Vacuum Blade! I'll burn it all! Flaming Pillar! Fire!
Masters made one!
He's dead! Demon Fang! Slash! Dragon Swarm!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
There!
Powered Hurricane!
Vacuum Blade!
Eagle Star!
There!
Rain down and purify all!
There! Tear you apart! Slash! Swallow Blade! Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm!
In here! Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Radiant Pierce! Raging Storm!
Oh! Now I'm real mad!
Demon Fang!
Radiant Pierce!
Swallow Blade!
Now!
Remote!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Gravitas Field! Water!
I'm on!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Dragon Shell!
Take
Swallow
one
Blade!
more!
Dragon Swarm! There!
Now!
Kisama! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Radiant Pierce! Raging Cascade!
Demon Fang!
In here!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll be saving
What's
this way!
Do it!
Remote!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
It was nice while it lasted.
Swallow Blade! Dragon Swarm! Vacuum Blade! Lightning Thrust!
Glacial
Stardust!
Spear!
Hurricane Thrust!
This isn't ideal. I won't give up!
You'll pay for that! No! Can't end here!
Oh! Now I'm real mad! I'm on a roll now!
Talon Hurricane! Burn! Eat this! Not my finest.
I can't believe this.
We've reached our... destination.
No backing down!
Laser spear!
Done,
Here
Stroda!
you go! Freeze Lancer! It's like trying to keep up with a wall!
Be
Lunar
still!
corruption!
Ready and rare!
By the power of water! Primed and ready!
Eat this! Now! I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Dragon shell! Gotta roll now!
Eagle assault! Magic attack! Do it! Feel!
Chikara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
A comfortable win.
No backing down! Dazzle! Stroda!
Raging storm!
I will be still!
You all!
Stroda!
Healing circle!
Dragon shell! Rip it! I'll finish you here and now!
Together!
Lightning down!
Stroda!
Eagle assault!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Here I go! And again!
Eternal!
Mega ray!
Lightning Whirl! Stroda!
Mega ray! Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
All disasters made one!
Dazzle!
Come forth and heal us
Ready!
That's enough!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Onward and upward.
You guys want to rest here?
Simply marvelous. I'll never tire of admiring this relic.
Shion, about that fight just now.
Sorry about that. I was careless.
I didn't come to criticize you. Just please take better care of yourself.
You don't need to worry about me. In case you forgot, I can't exactly die anyway. It's like how you used to not care about getting beat up because you couldn't feel pain, and then I was the one to patch you up. It's the same thing.
You're right. That is how I used to be. But this isn't the same.
Then what do you mean? How is what's happening now different from what happened then?
It's different now.
Look, if you mean because you can feel pain again,
It's because I don't want to see you getting hurt. You're right. When I couldn't feel any pain, I put myself in all sorts of dangerous situations. I didn't listen to anybody's warnings, and I made a lot of people worried for no good reason. It was foolish. This isn't about you and me being able to take pain. I don't want to have to see you get hurt, Shion. It's too much for me to take. Is that a crazy thing to say?
No, it isn't. And I definitely don't like seeing you get hurt either, Alphen. We can't expect our enemies to show us any mercy, but I will do my best not to throw myself in harm's way out there either. How does that sound?
I'm sorry if I sounded harsh earlier. I didn't mean to. I just really want you to take better care of yourself.
I will. At least, for as long as I can.
What? Hey guys, I don't see any of our food anywhere.
What?
I know! The bag we kept it all in has vanished! Some Zoogles must have gotten in behind us and swiped the whole thing while we were fighting.
What?
Huh? What are you guys talking about?
This affects you too, you know! We lost all our food, including all those sweets you love so frickin' much!
What? How could this happen? Those sweets are the highlight of my day! Oh, so hungry.
Hunger is like that. The moment you know there's nothing you can do about it, it becomes that much more unbearable.
Whoever did this, I swear I'm gonna make them pay for stealing our supplies.
All that's left now is this one lonesome apple.
Law?
What? Hey, don't look at me like that. I picked this apple myself. I'm not just gonna...
Food.
Hand it over.
Stay away!
Hey, I'm back. Huh? What the heck happened here?
Only a poignant reminder of how dangerous a food shortage can be in a collective. A serious problem indeed. And one we should all be mindful of.
I see. Does it have anything to do with why you're holding our food supply bag behind your back?
Shion, could we talk a moment?
I thought you had something to talk about. I was waiting on you.
Not really. Why? Should I leave you alone when I don't?
No, it's fine.
We used to really have to force these conversations when we started talking to each other, didn't we?
To say the least. Hey.
What is it?
Do you think you'd like to make something together?
Make what exactly?
Just if you wanna make dinner together. What did you think I meant?
Huh? Dinner? Dinner! Yes! Yes, of course! Dinner! Right.
What did you think I was talking about?
No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Anyway, what did you have in mind?
Well, do you recognize these ingredients?
This is... Wait, is this?
So you remember? That's right. We're going to fix the very first meal we ever had together. Although I remember it not being well received when we had it.
You still remember that, huh? I'm sorry, Shion.
I'm just teasing you, Alphen. I picked this recipe because it's easy to make, and I thought it would be a good choice for dinner, too. Anyway, let's get to work. With both of us making it, we should be finished in no time.
I never thought we'd end up eating alone like this again. Just the two of us.
Yeah. So much has changed when you look back on it. Well, I guess maybe not what we're eating, but still.
No, I'd say even that's changed too, in a sense. Our meals are a whole lot better now.
True. We've both come quite a long way in the culinary arts.
That's not exactly what I mean. How do I put it? It feels like eating together is a lot more enjoyable than it used to be.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Even after our battles are done, when Dana is saved and our mission is finished, we'll probably still be sitting down to dinner like this, night after night.
Yep, I doubt that much will change. You've always got to eat at some point.
I hope our dinners will always feel like this.
Maybe not exactly like this. Hopefully we won't still be camping out.
Oh, no, not at all. I meant in a nice, warm house. One with a roof over our heads and a proper fireplace, instead of an open campfire.
And real chairs instead of these logs. Nice plates and silverware on a big dining table. Oh, and a proper kitchen. That'd be nice too.
And when it's time to fix dinner, we'll be in that kitchen.
Standing side by side.
Whoops. Looks like we made too much. I don't think we'll be able to finish all this.
Yeah, you're right. I'll see if anybody else is still awake. I'd really hate to have to throw it away.
Side by side, huh?
Sorry if I'm a bit restless during the night. Morning. Ready to head out? Doing some thinking?
Nah. It just occurred to me that our journey's been going for a while now.
Is it a wonder to you our group has held together this long?
Maybe. We've got Danans, Renans, a lord, a mage, and even a guy from another time. Yet here we all are, leaning on each other as travel companions. It's like a minor miracle.
If anything, I'd say it's proof. Proof that as long as we accept each other for who we are, we can all get along.
And with understanding comes togetherness. Yeah, we are more than enough evidence of that.
I've always had a thorny relationship with others. Quite literally, as it happens. I figured that it was easier to give up on intimacy, rather than having to go through all of the pain of rejection. I mean, is it any wonder I grew thorns around my heart, too?
But now...
Right. Now... I still have my thorns, of course. But they don't cover my heart. I know now that there is more than one way for people to relate to one another. It was you and everyone else here that taught me that. Everyone that you brought together, Alphen.
It wasn't just me. I mean, sure, I invited a few folks to join us, but... swordsmanship's about all I have to offer. Everyone's taught and supported me just as much as I have them.
You see, that's what I'm talking about.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're fine just as you are. The bonds that you form with others, they shine more brightly because they're mutual. It's not just one bond for you. It's many, each with a heart of its own. That's what makes them special.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
I'm looking forward to breakfast. Did you get enough sleep?
Hey, Shion. Why do you look so tense whenever we're traveling on the road?
Do I? It's not something I do consciously.
It makes you look really Renin in a way, if you get what I mean. Oh, not in a bad way, though.
That's interesting. I never thought I'd see the day where you'd say something being Renin wasn't an insult.
Well, the same goes for you, right? You don't go around saying it's bad to be Danon.
True. I guess you have a point there.
Good night, everyone.
I wonder if you're as soft as you look.
I'll see you again tomorrow.
If you need help with anything, just let me know.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
Night, everyone! Thanks to you, I was able to rest easy.
Man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Here's evil!
Dazzle! Tear! Hurricane
I'm not so good with airborne charges!
Flying spree! Why can't they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than...
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, magic I never miss! Raging
Lightning thrust!
Here's a healing heart! First aid!
Not today!
Radiant here!
I'll finish you here and now! Evil assault!
That'll bring you down!
Talon Heart! Now you see what I can do!
Raging
The
cascade!
flame inside was yours to be let free!
Blah, 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 do it! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Here, let me help! Dance in the
You see what
wind!
happened there as you crossed me? Shouldn't have done that!
This isn't how
Eat dirt!
Stardust! Here's the security! Here's the healer!
I'll finish you here and now! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Be still!
Eat this! I'll finish you here and now!
Healing circle! I need to pull myself together.
Inferno punch!
Don't give up!
Easter! Ribbon! I'm on a roll now!
I'll bring you back from death again.
Inspiration!
I can do this all day.
Not done yet!
This one's mine.
Now, be still! Start up!
Now we're not...
I'll crash you! Talon Forte!
Oh, Spartan! Glacial Speed! I'll be saving you! Do it! Piercing! Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Glacial Spear! Here's the Evo! More where that came from!
Ignite!
Freeze Laser!
Stay away from my friend!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Start up!
Lightning Orb! Do it! More where that came! Astral Energy!
Say no more!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Be still! Start up!
Oh, now!
We did it!
There!
Not done
Into the
yet!
shadows!
Dragon Shout! Glimmer Blade! I'll finish you here and now! Start up!
Do it!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I've been doing really great lately.
Be still! Start up!
Don't leave me! I'll bring you back from death abyss!
Pieces!
I'm on!
All finish you here and now! Be still!
Annihilation!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
To me!
Glacial Spear! Here's the Evo! Freeze Laser!
Freaking dust! Be still!
Here,
I'm on it! Download! Start up!
Here's the flame! Reload! Damn it! I'm on it!
Lightning thrust! Start up!
Here, let me help! First aid! Downfall!
Lightning thrust! Start up!
More where that came from! Sighted! You're gone! Mega Ray! Raging Fire! Water! Tunnel! Mega Ray! Light Astral Energy!
Start up!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Is there anything more magnificent than the musculature of a warrior? Perhaps it is in search of this perfect beauty that I myself am drawn into battle.
Huh? Something smells nice.
It's probably the accessory I picked up earlier. It uses materials that put off a pleasing aroma.
Ooh, that sounds lovely. I'm jealous.
Want to try it on? I'm sure it'll look great on you.
Really? I'd love to.
I'll see you again tomorrow.
A perfectly invigorating morning.
Your hair. Is sticking up in the back.
You don't... do well in the mornings, do you?
Just steps upon steps. Why would someone build this?
Not to live in, I'm guessing.
Right? It would take someone real kooky to build all this.
Right. This astral energy is incredible.
It's so thick here. Even we can sense it.
Get ready, everybody!
I was born ready. Nothing can surprise me.
Look up there!
What the hell is that?
Please tell me we don't have to fight that.
We'll worry about that later. There are things on the ground to deal with first.
I'm just getting I'll be here.
Blow away! We got fire!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it. Over the south side.
All yours!
Smash you!
Annihilation! I'll be
This
in
time!
that way.
Stardust!
Dragon shell!
Burn!
Shield forward! Forward that Talon Storm! Radiant Pierce!
Talon
Be
Hurricane!
still! Stardust!
Photon Power Magic! In here! I'll be saving this one. This one's mine! That'll bring you down!
I lost my focus!
That thing's headed this way!
Even I can't stop that.
Everyone, look out!
Don't leave me!
Pull it together, Law.
Sorry, right. I'm calm.
Welcome! Air thrust! This is Photon Blast!
Swallow
Back from Death's Abyss! Resuscitation!
I owe you one.
Leave the chargers to me.
Here, let me help! I'm ready!
Thanks.
Newcomers, let's welcome them.
Watch the ones up above, too! Lightning thrust! Stardust!
I'm all stuffed up! That'll bring you down!
Stardust!
Swallow dance!
This one's mine! Raging
just getting
Downfall! Swallow light!
Swallow dance!
Where are you going?
Eagle assault!
Thunder
Do it!
Rimmer!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Glacier
Lightning
Shield!
thrust!
Pierce evil!
Stardust!
Magic is
The land side is yours to be let free!
I'll smash you!
Stardust!
Lunar corruption!
Can't get out of this!
Back into the fray!
Eat this!
Here's our
Dragon shell!
Shazam!
Burn in hell!
Will this help?
Watch it!
Stardust!
Healing circle! Thanks!
I'm on it!
Just what I like!
Inspiration!
I'm all stuffed up!
I've let you all down.
Lightning! Stay away from my friend!
Healing circle!
Stardust!
I'll bring you
I owe
back
you
from
one.
Death's Abyss! Lightning orb!
Lightning
More where
thrust!
that came from!
Stardust!
Let the marksman handle this. Gohan, you get the gist. Where are you going? Do it!
Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclops! Stardust!
Magic and power!
Be still! Stardust! Burn!
Air thrust! Anything you want!
This
on! Healing circle!
Can't end here!
Don't give up! Sweet assault! I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Dragon Shell!
I'm patient! Hurry! There! It's over! I'm all stopped up!
Dazzle!
Stardust! Reload! I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Hurricane Thrust!
Not my finest.
Look up! There!
What the hell is that?
Please tell me we don't have to fight that.
We'll worry about that later. There are things on the ground to deal with first. Lightning Thrust!
I'll be saving
Stardust! I got fire!
I've got this! Let us mark on it!
All yours!
That'll bring you down!
Stardust!
I'll smash you!
Dancing swirl! I'm all
No
stopped
further!
Swirl slice! Eat dirt! Magna ray!
Swallow dance! Lightning Thrust!
Lightning orb!
Stardust!
Eagle assault!
Burn! This one's all mine! Burn in hell! Stardust!
Far enough! That thing's headed this way!
Even I can't stop that.
Everyone, look out!
Try harder!
This has got your name on. We're doomed. Doomed.
Pull it together, Law.
Sorry, right. I'm calm.
Will this help?
Lightning Thrust!
Shattering the
Meteor
pieces.
storm! Healing circle! Thanks so much!
Newcomers, let's welcome.
Watch the ones up above, too! Be still!
Here and now.
There!
Dazzle!
Get ready! Blah, blah, blah!
Stardust!
Magic! Will this help? Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! Healing circle! Wilson red!
Dragon Shell! Lightning Thrust! Stardust!
I'll heal you all!
This one's all mine!
Smash it. I'm on a roll now.
Water
I'm on
astral energy!
I'll tear you apart.
Burn!
Talon Storm.
Swallow Blade!
Healing circle!
Demon Prey!
Don't give up!
I really owe you one.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Burn!
Now I'm in the groove.
Resuscitation!
Talon Hurricane.
Not done
I've
yet.
let you all down.
This one's mine! I've still got
Swallow
some
Blade!
fight left in me!
Dragon
Look
Form!
here! Uplift
There!
Spirit! I'll bring you back from
Vacuum
death's
Blade!
primed and ready!
Be still!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Can't get out of
I
this!
can do this! Resuscitation! Radiant here!
Lightning Thrust!
Here goes!
Dazzle!
Can't I?
No! Can't end here!
Oh, you are gonna pay for that.
Back into the radiant here!
Talon Storm.
I'm out of ammo! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Resuscitation! Back into the fire!
Talon Hurricane.
Lightning Thrust! Stardust!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Attack time.
Resuscitation! Here's a
Lightning
hero!
Thrust!
Roll now.
Rain fight left in me!
You require a hand.
Magic is there! This one's mine! Crossblade! Oh, Radiant here! Rain here! Let me help!
This one's all mine!
I'll heal you all!
Stardust!
In here!
I'm on it!
War for the cup pile! Will this help? Made one!
Burn in hell!
Magic is there! Sorry!
Dragon
Here
Sword!
goes!
Vacuum Blade!
Healing circle! That's not inside! One more! Radiant here!
Can't get out of this.
Lightning Thrust!
I'm on a roll now.
Healing sword!
Luna Rondo!
Ready and ready.
Stardust!
Here,
See what I can do.
I
This one's got your name on it!
To action!
Back into the fray! Gemini Aqua!
I owe you one.
Radiant here! I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss! I'll bring you back from
Be
Death's
still!
Abyss!
Start up!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss! Resuscitate!
You're bruised all over. Did you even notice?
Guess I got carried away.
I'm not always going to be around to heal you, you know.
Prepare to be sealed!
Maelstrom! What was I thinking? Resuscitation! Here goes! A new lease on life!
Flaming thrust!
Hey, Green Light!
Try harder!
Dragon
Be
Shell!
still! Can't move!
Don't leave me!
Dragon Shell!
Meteor Storm! Thunderblade!
What's this?
Resuscitate! Dance in the wind! A new lease on
Not done
life!
yet! Flaming thrust! Stardust! Inspiration!
Resuscitation!
Be still!
This one's yours! Burning?
Can't be happening.
Now I'm real mad! Inspiration! Stardust!
Do this all day!
Do it! River!
Astral Energy!
Say no more.
A new lease on life!
Be still! Stardust! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Will this help?
Castle! First strike! Stardust!
Healing circle! Here! Flame of fire! Lightning
Smash you!
Ready!
Watch this! Lightning thrust! Thunder slash! Stardust!
Do it!
Kisara!
Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclops!
All good things come to an end.
They just keep coming!
This thing's putting us through our paces.
I'll be saving this one!
Burn!
All together! Made one! Magic is in!
Dragon Sword! Storm! Vacuum Blade!
Annihilation!
Take this!
Radio!
I'll finish you here and now! Shattering the pieces! Attack time! No! Can't end here!
Healing circle!
Inspiration!
I'll bring you back
I can
from
do this
Death's
all
Abyss.
day.
More where that came
Dust
from.
to dust! I'm just getting
Lightning
started!
raging cascade! Here, let me help!
I've let you all down.
Stay away from my friends! Dragon Swarm!
Healing circle! I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss!
There!
Tempest Swirl! More where that came from! That'll bring you down! Raging cascade!
No Dragon Swarm! Talon Hurricane! No further! Burn!
Annihilate! More for the stockpile! Radiant
There! Crumble!
More where that came from!
Demon Fang! First strike! Talon Hurricane!
Healing magic can't be happening!
You! Stay away from my friends!
Ready to go!
Ready to rip!
Dance in the wind!
I won't give up.
Air thrust! Magic is in! Air thrust!
Not my finest.
We've reached our destination.
I'm on it! Now!
Radiant Blast!
Demon Fang!
Here! Lightning Orb!
Dragon Swarm!
Searing Pestilence!
Counter Hurricane!
Flare Tornado!
Blind
Freeze!
Why can't they just sit still? Shia, can you take care of that?
No sooner said than done!
Dragon Swarm!
Here's evil! Nail struck!
Here I come! Storm!
I'm on a roll!
Dragon Swarm!
Searing Flame! Tunnel! Reload!
I'm on it! Council!
That's
Freaking
Breaking Storm!
Eat this! Dragon down!
Their hide is thick as armor! Magic is in here! Ready up!
Fire!
I've got this!
Eat
Let
your...
a marksman handle it!
The enemy wields all yours! Stroda! It's almost too strong! Split it open! Be my guest!
Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Frost!
Lightning Supernova!
Be still! All stations here now!
I'll mess away this way! By the power of water! In here!
Swallow Blade!
I can carve through armor!
Photon Blast! More with that from
Now I'm real mad!
Radiant Pierce!
I'll stop it,
Now!
Chop!
Thanks, Kisara! Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Dance in the wind! Go! I'm only getting
Tear you
now!
apart! This one's
Do it!
mine! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Hear me! Photon shot!
Tassel!
More with that
Soda!
Glacial spear! Ready anywhere! Whirlwind blade! Blah blah blah! Air thrust!
Crumble! Ignite! Talent Storm! Be
Dance
still!
in the wind! Here!
Soda!
Air thrust!
Big Blast!
Light astral! Magic! Do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'll heal you all! Eat this!
Tassel! Soda! I'll smash you!
In here! Pull myself together!
Demon Tank! Be still! Do it! Soda! Dragon Swarm!
Lightning!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal you all!
Lightning Thrust!
Tempest Whirl!
Soda!
Where did that come from? Tunnel!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Be still! Soda!
Now! Glacial spear! Here!
In an instant! Impact Claw!
Here! Let me help! Lightning!
Soda!
Raging!
Not today!
In here!
This one's all mine!
I'll be saving you!
Eagle Dawn!
Strike! Glacial spear! Here's evil! Freeze Lancer!
You picked the wrong fight!
Now! It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Glacial spear!
Be still! Soda!
Freeze Lancer! Lightning! Downfall!
Tassel! Soda!
Here, let me help! Dragon
Now I'm in the
Snap!
groove! Now you see what I can do!
This one's all mine! Not today!
Radiant
Soda!
Talon Hurricane! I never miss!
Burn!
In a bind?
I don't even know the word defeat. Here's a healing arc!
Swallow
Turn
up! Rip and tear!
Hearing tempest! Not in your dreams!
Eagle assault!
Light axe raging tornado!
Inferno Thrust! Soda! It's on! Soda!
Reload! Light astral
Not today!
Anything in armor is all mine!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Sighted! It's over!
Tassel! I'm on it! Soda!
Now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops!
Lunar corruption!
You require a hand.
Soda!
Freeze now! Lightning!
Take this!
Downfall!
Eagle assault!
Here, let me help!
Soda!
Interfield!
Smash you! You shouldn't have messed with me!
More where that came from!
tear you apart!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Talon
Storm! Soda!
Talon Hurricane! Healing circle!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Dragon Shout!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Gone!
This one's
Lightning Thrust! Soda!
Mega Ray!
Dragon Swarm!
Shield! Whatever you do, just stay away from the force!
Take this! I'm on it!
More with that Freeze Lancer! Ready! Talon Storm!
Not today!
Mega Ray!
Dragon Swarm!
Burning Strike! Raging Hurricane! Flame of Death! Here! Burning Strike!
Not all defeat! Vacuum Blade!
Eat this!
Dragon Swarm!
Gale Force! More with that
Astral Art!
That's my cue!
Dragon Swarm! Shut him down! Demon Tank!
I'm on a roll now!
Vacuum Blade!
Eagle assault!
Be
I'm on a
still!
roll now!
Hurricane Thrust!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
I'll burn it all!
Myself together. astral energy!
Glacial Spear! Here's Evo!
Ignite! Solar Blade! Dragon Swarm! Do it! There! Talon Hurricane! Solar Blade! Dragon Swarm! There! Vacuum Blade! Dazzle! Eagle Assault!
Charge like that can easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop!
Freeze Lancer!
That's right!
Here! Raging Storm!
Now you see what I can
Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Cross! Be still!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Oh, Violet Guardian!
now!
Flash! Dragon Swarm! The flame inside me! Yours! To be
Now!
let remote!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Mega Ray!
Solar Blade!
Good things come to an end.
Vacuum Blade! There!
Here I go!
Raining Gale!
Watch this!
Stardust!
Photon Flash! Here to the wind! Feel Radiant
Demon
Fire!
Blade!
Will this help?
Shattering
Dragon Swarm! We did it! Dragon Swarm! Crumble! There!
Now I'm in
Do it! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix
Lightning
Cyclone!
Condense! Searing
Lightning
Flame!
Thrust! You picked the wrong fight! The flame inside me! Yours to be let free!
I'm on a roll now! Burning Strike!
Eagle Assault!
Here's Eve! Where are you going? Get into the wind!
Shouldn't have messed with me!
Stop it!
That's enough! No further!
I'll get Talon Hurricane! Where are you going?
Eagle Dive! I'll tear you apart!
Talon Storm! Not in your dreams! Annihilate!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Dragon shout! Glimmer
Radiant
Blade!
Stardust!
Eagle Assault! I'm only getting lightning! I'm out of ammo! Watch and
I'm on Lightning Assault!
Here, let me help! She likes to handle
That Storm! Stardust!
Lightning Orb!
Eat dirt!
Take this!
Magic Advance! Solar Blade! First aid! Just what I
Your
said!
armor won't sink! Now I'm in
Do
the
it!
groove!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Lunar Corruption! In here! Gemini Wolfstorm!
Stardust!
I'm just getting started!
Stardust!
Will this help?
In a bind?
That'll bring you down! More for the stockpile! Will this help? Talon Storm!
Lethal charges to me!
Meteor Storm! Glacial Spear! Here's the handle!
Coyote!
Magic Advance! In here!
See what happened there as you crossed me.
Freeze Lancer!
Not today!
Rocket Shell!
Stardust!
Graviton Shield!
You're mine!
Raging Melee!
Escape!
Mono
Stardust!
I'll smash you!
Annihilation!
You require a
My astral energy!
In a bind?
Power Storm! Magic! Thunder! Not in your dreams! Radiant
Chicken
Fire!
does it!
Down for this time!
Raging
Stardust!
Lunar
Eat dirt!
Corruption! Fresh!
Stardust!
Magic Advance! Field! I'll be waiting for you!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
It's on!
Swallow Blade! Dragon Swarm! Vacuum Blade!
I'm on!
Dragon Swarm!
I can shatter any steel!
Vacuum Blade! There!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Blade!
I'll
There!
tear you apart!
Lunar Corruption!
Vacuum
If it's in
Blade!
the sky, it's
Rolling
mine!
snap!
I have no limits! Slash! Demon
I'll bring
Blade!
you back from dead to
Talon
day!
Hurricane!
Swallow Blade! Be still! Tear! Hurricane
Will
Thrust!
that freaking does it!
Mirage! Demon Fang!
I'm
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Will this help?
Dazzle! The flame inside you! You're free! Let free!
My
Dazzle!
astral energy!
need to pull my
All
blood.
predators may
Dragon Swarm!
Headlong of Purity!
Burn!
Flame of Fury!
Dragon Swarm! Whirling Vacuum Blade!
Swallow Dare! Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix
Cyclone!
And again! Mega Ray! Shining
Swallow Dare!
Raging
Flash!
Cascade! Glacial Spear!
Dragon
Steel
Swarm!
I'll be saving this one!
Now I'm real mad!
Freeze Lancer! Magic Command!
Swallow Dare! Thrust!
More with the
Soda!
Sunshine! Not on my watch!
Eagle Assault!
Tempest Swirl! More with the
Be still!
Here's a healing art!
Now you see what I can do!
First aid!
I owe you one.
Nail Strike!
It's on!
That'll bring you down!
Stardust!
To dust!
Eat dirt! Stardust!
Eat this!
Take this!
Talon Hurricane! I drink it!
Risen
Turn
Sword!
up! Lightning Condemned!
Eagle Assault! Here I come! Struck!
Inferno
You're
Punch!
finished!
Burning Strike! All disasters made one!
I'm on Glacial
Burning
Spear!
Strike!
Ready to flare! Armor won't save you!
Stardust!
Freeze Lancer!
Burn in hell! First strike! Stardust!
Oh, violent target!
Inferno Punch! Lunar Rongo! Stardust!
Eagle Assault!
Here I come! I'm not done! Stardust!
Eagle Assault! I'm all stuffed up!
Be
You
still!
shouldn't have messed with me!
Stardust! Go!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Eat
Be
this!
still!
I'll tear you apart!
Stardust! Stardust!
Now!
Remote!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Talon Hurricane!
I'll crush you! Lightning Reflexes! Tenebrous Claw!
Here, let me
Dance!
out!
Castle!
First aid!
Eagle Assault!
Glacial Spear!
Feel
Feel
my
God in your
mind.
dreams!
You picked the wrong fight!
Freeze Lancer!
Stardust! First strike!
Now you see what I can do!
Tempest Swirl!
Take this!
Swirl Strike!
Far enough! Whirlwind Snap! All
This
finish
one's
you here
mine!
and now!
Dance in the wind!
Watch it!
Field!
I'm not done!
Stardust!
Rip it
Double
fair!
in an instant! Impact Block!
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I never thought about this until now, Alphen. But doesn't it get hot wearing that armor all the time? You feel heat and cold again, don't you?
Admittedly, yeah. It can get pretty toasty in this thing.
Is it hard when your back starts to itch?
Oh, you bet. Plus, my shoulders get stiff wearing it, even if it's not all that heavy.
Kisara looks like she manages all right with her armor.
Armor takes a strong body and a stout heart.
Spoken like a true guardsman. Not that I really get what you mean.
The more I think about it, the more I realize what a pain it must be. Like, what do you do when you need to take a leak?
Ew!
That part can be a bit of a pain, yeah. More things to take off.
That sucks, man. Wouldn't it be easier if you just walked around outside of your armor most of the time instead?
You never know when the enemy might attack. As tempting as it might be to take it off, it's not worth getting killed over.
So basically, you're screwed if you ever get attacked while taking a dump. Right, Rinwell?
Are you doing this on purpose?
I can't eat anymore.
I'll see you again tomorrow.
and I couldn't eat another bite.
Keep feeding him like that, and he'll be too heavy to fly soon.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Damn it! Lenegis soldiers!
Any way we can avoid fighting them?
That all depends on them. Whatever happens, be ready.
Well, so much for them not wanting to fight. Oh!
I am Lord Dohalim of Elder Menastia. I command you.
The rest of the city must be erased.
No. Have they been brainwashed too?
Brainwashed or not, if they want to fight, they got one.
It's weakened!
This ends now!
I'll smash you!
My deal? Be still!
In a bind?
Be still! Stardust! This one's away!
These fists have got your name on them!
Not today!
Something's there! Far enough! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Dazzle!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
In an instant! Impact claw!
Those soldiers seem different from the citizens we've come across so far.
Yeah, they weren't big talkers, that's for sure. They just attacked without warning.
They weren't in the least bit fazed by Dohalim's presence either.
Indeed. They seem to recognize us as enemies, nothing more. And yet, traditionally, Lenegis hasn't been high on threats. A few frenzied Zeugles during experiments here and there, but not much else.
Their glazed-over eyes reminded me of the soldiers and slaves we met back in Ganath Haros. The ones in blind devotion to Volron.
I've never seen anything like that here on Lenegis before.
Maybe someone doesn't want us here, and the soldiers are their way of letting us know.
What with the Red Woman, the Sovereign, and Volron, we're starting to develop quite the growing list of adversaries. At least we'll know to keep our wits about us.
Flaming thrust!
Tear you apart! Rain down! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Watch it! Flaming thrust!
These ones can run rings around us!
Burn!
Radiant, up here!
Be still!
Now we're never.
Stardust!
Can't get out of this!
Annihilation!
Flaming thrust!
Mega ray!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and utterly serious!
Magic is there!
Be still! Stardust!
You're mine!
Flaming
I can handle it!
Stardust! I have no limits! Swallow Blade! Demon Peg! Swallow Blade! Dragon Sword! Vacuum Blade! Dazzle! Swallow Stardust! Mirage! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Dragon Shadow!
Be still! Stardust!
Who wants to die next?
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
That's the fray!
Burn!
Eat this! Lightning
Be
orb!
still!
Raging
Lightning
cascade!
thrust!
Use it all!
Stunner!
Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
With this, I can become even stronger.
Get lost!
I'm on it! Dazzle! Talon Storm!
Raging
Stunner!
Heal!
That freaking does it!
Thanks!
Be still!
Just what I
Swallow dance! Time to cross blade!
Armor won't save you!
Stunner!
Where are you going?
Talon Hurricane!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'm on it!
I'll tear you apart!
Be still!
Annihilation!
Stunner!
Radiant
This
Blood!
one's all mine!
Here!
Stunner!
Blah, 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 magic!
Eat dirt!
Crossblade!
One keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Stunner!
Mega Ray!
That freaking does it!
I'll tear you apart!
You're mine!
Healing circle!
Denied!
Need to pull myself
Be
together.
still!
Spirit Flame!
I really need one.
Wind Astral Energy!
I'm just getting
Blah,
started!
blah, blah,
Roll now! Lunar
Annihilation!
wave inside me! Yours to be let free!
Spirit Flame! Reload!
Stunner!
Raging
Oh,
Storm!
take it!
Go!
Armor won't save you!
You're mine! Radiant Look here! Tempest confiscated!
Dragon Shell!
Gemini Armor! Lightning Orb!
Here I come!
Equal
Come! Be
Shining
still!
Supernova! Raging
Stunner!
Cascade! Sleep now! Let the
I owe you
marksman
one.
handle this!
Lightning thrust!
Mega Ray!
Stunner! This
That'll
one's
bring
all
you
mine.
down! You get the chance!
Stunner!
Eagle assault! Rolling snap!
Take that! Lunar Blood!
It's time to finish this!
Die! Consuming Wildfire!
Lightning thrust!
Lunar Blood!
I'm on it! Be
Raging
still!
Astral Energy!
Ah! Dazzle!
Denied!
Talon Blood! Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm! Vacuum Blade!
I really owe you one.
Lightning Thrust!
Annihilation!
Hurricane
Raging
Thrust!
Cascade!
Mirage!
In here!
I'll burn it all! Ah! Flaming Pillar! Fire! Dazzle!
Now!
Remote!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
That was a little close for comfort.
Get lost!
Be still! I'm
carved through water.
My shield! Fall back!
Ready!
Not today!
Punch that gun out of your hand!
I see one, eh? Wait a minute!
To me.
An astral voice?
That's my shield!
I'll finish you here!
Shut him down! Dazzle! Stunner! It's on! Burn in hell! Stunner!
Dance to the wind! Air blast! Go high!
Take this! No escape! You're finished! Down!
Glimmer far beyond Lunar Blast!
Be still! Stunner!
Here, let me help! Raging Fire!
Support!
Swallow Swallow! This one's mine! Do it! Swallow Strike! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Hear me! Flame of Fury!
Dazzle!
Raging Strike!
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! There's always room for improvement.
Sleep now.
I'm on it!
Reload!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
More with that
Do it! Kisara!
Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone!
Lightning thrust!
Here I come!
Do it!
Kisara!
Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone!
Lightning!
I'll tear you apart!
More for the stop!
Don't get careless.
The soldiers don't seem to have any qualms about attacking on sight.
Is someone making them stand guard over the Forbidden Zone?
Out of our way!
Lightning thrust! This one's all mine! Hurricane thrust!
Can't beat that! I see the pass on the hand of the wall! Here goes!
Be still! Storm!
Photon flash!
I'll burn it all! Flaming pillar! Fire! Inspiration! Be still! Burn in hell! Inferno punch! Talon hurricane! I'll smash you! I'm on a roll now!
Where are you going? More with that hit!
In a bind?
Here's another!
Lightning
Mine! Tunnel!
to be let free!
Here!
Stunner! Take this!
Evil!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm on!
Thunder field!
Be still!
Here I go!
Ready or Look at you!
Done for.
Acceleration! I can do this all day! Now you see what I can do! Now or never!
Annihilation!
In a bind? I'm on it! That's enough! I'm just getting started! You're mine! Stunner! This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight! Now I'm in the groove! Stunner! You're mine! I'm not done! Stunner! First strike! Swallow blade! Demon Fang! Now or never! Big blast!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Stunner! Hurricane thrust! Eagle assault! Demon Fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! We won.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Lightning thrust! This time! I'll break you pieces! First strike!
Here's a healing arc!
Stunner! I'll tear you apart! Ignite! Lightning thrust! I'm on a roll now! Eagle assault! Stunner! Now in the groove! Throw away!
I'll be
Be
saving
still!
this one!
Stunner!
I never miss! Where was that hit from? Spirit Flame! Magic is in!
I'm not done! You're finished!
I'll be saving this one!
You require
Done it! Out of Magic is
Can't
in!
get out of this!
Fire!
Lightning thrust!
Water
Stunner!
Photon flash!
Do it! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Lightning thrust!
I'm only
Stunner!
gonna
Eat dirt!
Raging Cascade! Radiant! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'll heal you all!
I'm on a roll now! Stardust!
Healing Circle!
Thanks! die! I'll finish you here and now!
Lightning to death! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Let's refrain from losing.
Right, here goes! Bring him down!
Not on my watch!
Be still! Now or never!
I'm the true gunslinger around here.
Be still! To be left free! Not today!
If it's in the sky, it's mine! Magic is there! Where are you going? Do it!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Dance in the wind! Here! I'll be singing on all
Be still! Stardust!
Here's a healing art!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
You're definitely way stronger.
Yeah, nothing motivates you like having stakes this high. Let's dispose of the trash.
Now you see what I can do!
My
You think that shield will save you? Will this help?
Yes, it's ready!
Freaking does it!
Healing magic is there!
Eat dirt!
I'm only getting started! Just what I need!
That freaking does it!
Here, let me help.
Shield force! First aid! Light astral magic is there! In here!
Too much!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Raging storm! More healing storm! Wow! Light astral magic is there!
Armor won't save you!
Be still!
That'll bring you down.
Fire support!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Glacial spear.
Here's evil! Magic! Shoulder blade! Freeze laser!
Burn! Stardust! Burn!
Now! Shield! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Don't get complacent.
This must be it. The entrance to the Forbidden Zone.
But it's just a wall. How do we get through?
Whoa, we? I thought this was Sovereigns only.
Alphen.
Interesting. If Alphen's presence still opens the way, it would seem the Sovereign of 3 centuries ago and now are considered one and the same.
What?
What the?
Alphen.
You again.
Tomorrow's the spirit channeling ceremony. We'll finally play our parts as the Sovereign and Maiden. How have you been feeling?
What am I sovereign of? Shuffled from lab to lab, always treated like an experiment. Whenever they look at me, all they see is a Dahnan. I don't even know what their precious ceremony's for. Let alone what they're going to force me to do as the Sovereign. Tell me, if we're both in the same boat, why do you seem so calm right now?
No choice. Becoming the Maiden's not something I wanted for myself. But they said Rena's prosperity depended on it. How could I say no after that?
Still, as a Renan, at least you got to decide. Good for you. Meanwhile, I was taken from my homeland. You aren't the captive one here.
It isn't right what they did to you, and I'm sorry for what it's worth. When this is over, I swear I'll help you get home. I can't do this alone. One more day.
How could I say no to that? It's not like I have any choice in the matter anyway. So, what's your name?
It's Naori. Naori Imeris. Try to remember this time.
You don't act like them. Like the other Renans, I mean. How come you treat me like a person?
Because you are. It's true we come from different worlds. But neither one of us asked to be here right now. In that sense, you and I are much the same. We couldn't do this. We wouldn't be able to talk to each other as people if we didn't see the humanity in each other. So I suppose the question you should be asking is, why wouldn't I treat you like one?
You're not like the others.
Maybe they're not like me.
Here's what we'll do. We give them their damn ceremony. You get me to Dahna. That'll be the end of it. I'm taking you at your word on this. I'm trusting you, not them. Naori.
What the hell just happened?
That vision. Did everyone else see it too?
That person Alphen was speaking to, she looked exactly like Shion.
It was Naori. Naori Imeris. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right.
She really does look like Shion. I'm beginning to see why Alphen was so confused.
That's all very well and fine, but what did we just witness exactly? It was too real to be a mere hallucination.
It was a conversation we had 300 years ago. The night before the ceremony.
You mean all of that really happened? We just saw an episode straight out of your past?
But how is that even possible? Unless... Could this be the Red Woman's handiwork too?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
You guys didn't feel it? The moment the entrance opened, it was like a stream of Dahnan astral energy rushing over us.
I felt it too. And not for the first time either. It was the same sensation as back inside the wedge.
That would make sense. After all, vast amounts of Dahna's astral energy were being siphoned and sent up here to Lenegis. For all we know, perhaps we're close to the spot where all that energy was stored.
So you think it might have been the energy itself that was responsible for that vision we just saw? But how? And why?
We have no way of knowing. Maybe it's not even as deliberate as all that.
Shion, you okay?
Yeah. It was all just a little sudden. That's all. So that was my ancestor, huh? It was like looking into a mirror.
Yeah, there certainly is a resemblance.
What about you? How are you holding up?
Me?
Even putting aside the question of where that vision came from, it's likely we'll see more of those. Reliving painful episodes from your past. Do you think you can handle it?
I can't just pretend like the past never happened. Besides, if it helps us uncover the truth of what that ceremony really was, it might also lead to answers about your thorns.
Alphen.
That's not all. This whole time, we've been fighting to free Dana from the Renans. But now that we're here, it seems those same Renans might have it just as bad. I'd like to liberate them too if I can. Which is just another reason I can't afford to shield my eyes from the truth.
Whether you're on Dana or somewhere else, you always stay the same. Your indignation and righteous passion, your desire to free and protect, they're all hardwired into you. Not that I'm complaining. Come on, let's bust this thing wide open.
Nobody's here.
Stay sharp. After that last illusion, there's no telling what could happen in here.
Faria, how did you get in here?
Wait, something about her isn't right.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
A summoning?
But that's preposterous. She never had that kind of power when—
We can talk later. Here it comes!
What? I've never known Faria to control Zeugles like that before.
How about with a stone that looks suspiciously like a Master Sword?
Where did she get her hands on that?
First we handle the Zeugles, then we get some answers.
Hit a word!
I'm on it!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
I'm in the groove!
Prepare to be sealed!
Take this!
Rip
and tear!
I'll
smash you! Lightning burn!
Magic Burning Strike! Raging Hurricane! Here I go! You get the finish!
Prepare to be sealed! Can't get out of this!
More for the sky time! Into the front!
Talent take this!
Rip and tear!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down! Raging Cascade! Healing Strike!
Smash you!
Where are you going?
Dazzle! Stardust!
Burn! These fists have got your name on them!
Stardust!
I'm on it!
Take
this!
Mega Annihilation!
You're mine! First strike!
Annihilation!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
First strike!
Be still! Eat this!
Mega Ray!
Be still!
Healing
Knight! Can't move!
Don't leave me! Blah, 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 magic! Demonstration! Too much to handle? Now! Here's one! Frozen!
Hammer!
I'll bring you back from death to bit!
Dragon Shell!
Wind Astral Energy! Raging
Not done yet.
Cascade! Magic
All
is
did you hear it now? It's gonna
Evil
attack!
Assault! Look out!
Just get it done!
Light Astral Energy!
Inferno!
Where that came from? Here, let me help!
That freaking does it! Flaming thrust!
Mega!
Armor won't save you!
Here's a healing
Dragon
art!
Shell! Sturda!
Birthday!
The flame
you
inside
going?
is yours to be let free! Sturda!
Lunar Fire starting with magic in here!
Flaming thrust!
Sturda!
I'm on a roll now!
Anything in armor is all
You picked the wrong fight!
I'll heal you all!
Be still! Sturda!
Healing circle!
No further! Sturda!
Lightning! Hydration!
Armor won't save you!
Blah, 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 magic!
You shouldn't have messed with me!
Annihilation!
Talon Storm!
Burning
Shackle! Inspiration!
Raging Storm!
First strike!
Oh, violent darting wave! Magic is there!
The flame inside is yours to be let free! Sturda!
In here!
I owe you one! Sturda! No further!
Now myself
Armor
together.
won't save you! Almost there! Or close enough. Take it away, Mark.
I thought you'd never
This
ask.
ends now! I'm on a roll now! You're fearful! Be still!
Burning strike!
Sturda!
Laser spear! Pierce evil!
Talon Storm!
Tree laser! Power wall! Let the marksman handle this! Here's the
Flaming thrust! Take this!
Thunderblade!
You picked the wrong fight! Sturda!
Searing flame! Reload! That'll bring you down!
First strike!
Come forth and healing some fury!
Shattering the
Here, let me help!
Attack time! Can't get out of this! Swallow there! Here comes something big!
Try to dodge!
Inspiration!
I'll heal you all!
Flaming fruit! You'll pay for that!
Eat this! Healing circle! I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Eat this! Be still! I'll tear you apart! All mine! Swallow there!
Still got some violence in me!
Ignite!
Annihilation!
Eat this! Flaming thrust! I'm just getting started!
Raging cascade!
Try harder!
Freeze lancer!
Leave the torches to me!
Dance in the wind!
Do it! Remove!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Now it's just her!
Varia, can you hear me? Varia!
She's preparing another summoning!
The art she's casting is way too powerful to control. At this rate, her body won't be able to take much more. Dohalim!
Forgive me. Man, I thought we were goners.
Everything okay?
Yes. She's only unconscious.
Not her. I meant you.
Shion, please. Can you treat her?
I can try, but I can't promise she'll be back to her real self when she wakes up. All I can do is heal her physically.
We're not even supposed to be in here. Maybe it'd be better if we moved her to somewhere a little safer. Don't you think?
In that case...
I'll take her off your hands.
You?
Avakir, what are you doing here?
I was curious what you were up to, so I took the liberty of following you to find out. I overheard what you said about Tarnagin, about how he really died. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
And you believed me? What makes you so sure I wasn't lying?
I like to think I know you a little better than that, Dohalim. Give me some credit. I'll take Faria. Leave her with me. I know better than to ask what you're up to. But whatever it is, I hope it all works out.
Thank you.
He seems like a good friend.
He hasn't changed. He never was one to stand out. Instead, he was always hanging back, worrying about everyone else. As for Faria, it's always the closest to me who get hurt.
You don't seriously blame yourself for what happened to her, do you?
Somebody got to her, to strike back at me. Someone who knew me well enough to know that I'd hesitate to fight back. And the same goes for you as well. Neither you nor Faria would have lost loved ones, if it wasn't for me.
You're wrong. Kelzelik was the one who killed my brother, under orders from Almeidrea. As for Tarnagin, if it weren't for the crown contest, he'd still be alive. That and the whole damn hierarchy that makes it possible. But that's why we're fighting. To put an end to this whole messed up system that treats people as expendable.
Indeed. Ridding society of this blight is really the only way I know how to atone for my sins.
You can't atone, Dohalim. I know it hurts to hear, but those people are dead. No amount of soul-searching or trying to make amends is going to change that. Forgiveness, acceptance, those ships have sailed.
So I just forget the harm I caused?
No, the opposite, in fact. You remember. You never forget. You keep it in your heart always. And then you go on living. Not for those already past, but for those still alive.
For those still alive.
Kisara's right. So long as we've still got breath in our bodies, we can make a difference in the lives of others. Lives being the operative word.
That's what living's all about. Being able to still make a difference. Punishing yourself for the past won't make the pain of your conscience go away.
Only fixing the problem in its stead. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. You have to live for tomorrow, Dohalim, not for yesterday. And not only that, you need to live for yourself, and for the change that you still can be.
I shall try.
Don't forget, we've still got a mystery to solve. The Forbidden Zone, remember?
Shion.
Huh?
Thank you. You have my deepest gratitude for what you did for Faria.
Glad to be of service.
I'm glad we could stop Faria without hurting her.
You all did much for her as well. I'm most grateful.
Oh, shucks. We're on the same team, right? Let's move on.
Do you think Faria was really being controlled by someone?
Certainly seemed that way. The question is, who? The Red Woman?
The same person who's behind all of this, I'll bet. Whoever that is.
Brainwashed or otherwise, the feelings of resentment she holds towards me are real.
Someone used her because they knew we'd hold back. If that's not playing dirty, I don't know what is.
It does tell us one thing at least. Someone here in Lenegis is watching us. Someone who means us harm.
There's no question. That attack was meant for us alone.
By someone capable of getting inside a person and manipulating them like a weapon. We need to find whoever it is, fast.
What is it, Rinwell? Do you hear something again?
Yeah. It's that voice.
The will of Dana's astral energy.
What? There's so much astral energy. But where's it all coming from? It's almost like it's alive.
That was the spirit channeling ceremony just now. No, it was more than that.
What the hell was that? It felt like everything was on the brink of... like the whole world was seconds from...
Oblivion. It's the same vision as the one my thorns show me. A vision of impenetrable darkness that swallows up us and everything else.
An empty void. A nothing so complete and dominating that there aren't even words to describe it. The end of time.
The visions of the apocalypse you've been seeing. If I'd known how bad they were,
So, everything we just saw, those were Naori's memories, right?
That's right. It was as if her innermost thoughts were speaking directly to us. At least I know they weren't mine.
That power flowing into her. It reminds me of Shionne's thorns. If they're what's responsible for all these visions she's been having, then maybe...
Maybe my thorns are made from that same astral energy?
If that is the case, we just found the missing link between your thorns and what happened here 3 centuries ago. No, more than a link. Perhaps even the very heart of the matter.
I've never felt astral energy so powerful. What was that?
If it's the same energy your thorns are made of, it must be dark astral energy, right? And isn't that something only Renans have?
Correct. Dark astral energy is possessed by Renans alone.
And when enough astral energy gathers together, it develops its own form of sentience. If so, maybe that complete oblivion is exactly what the Renan astral energy's will is wishing for. But why?
I don't know. Will can be a pretty vague thing to nail down. It's more of a feeling, just like the will of Dana.
But the will of Dana is made up of astral energy too, right? And if that's what's been showing us these visions... I don't know, should we really be getting so involved with this thing?
Dana's will would never want Oblivion.
But you can't say that for sure.
Cut it out, you two. Squabbling over theories will get us nowhere.
Let's keep moving. If it's Dana's will showing us these memories, then I'm as clueless about its motives as any one of us. But if it could lead us to the truth, then I want to find out more.
Shion's right. All we can do is keep going. If these really are Naori's memories we're watching, there could be truths in them I was never aware of. And I think they may be the kinds of truths I need to confront if we're going to keep fighting.
I'm sorry about what I said earlier. Come on, let's go.
Finally, we begin to understand what the Thorns are.
Yes, and their source. A ceremony that occurred 3 centuries ago.
But we still don't know how to get rid of them. I just hope we can find a way.
That vision we saw, it was as if it was meant specifically for us.
What do you make of it? Do you still think the will of Dana might be involved somehow?
Maybe it's trying to tell us something. But what?
Well, it could be supernatural. You know, like seeing dead people, messages from beyond the grave, ghost-type stuff.
That's your grand theory? That we're being haunted? Come on, Law.
Wait. He might be closer to the mark than you think. What if a person's thoughts and deeds were to somehow become indelibly etched into the ether of a place? And what if those with a connection could then somehow pick up on them?
You think that's what it was? Some kind of message someone left here for us?
I am merely entertaining the possibility. Whether it was Dana's will, or somehow connected to the Sovereign and Maiden's powers, I do not know.
Okay, back up a sec. You're saying that if a place is full of enough astral energy, it can somehow show us events that happened centuries ago?
More to the point, how does that much astral energy gather in one place anyway? Seems unlikely it happened naturally.
Whatever it was, it survived here intact for 300 years. Whoever left it for us, the strength of their intent is beyond doubt.
The strength of their intent. Soon, we might very well learn the truth behind Shion's thorns, as well as my own past. I have to be ready to face anything. Whatever happens. I just need a little time first. I want to make sure I go into whatever comes next completely prepared.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
We've reached our destination.
We should be able to cook here.
Oh, but if only I could soar the skies like you, my friend.
Mind if I join you, Law?
So, how's it been going?
How's what been going?
Come on, man. You know what I mean. How have things been with you and Shion?
I had a feeling it was about that. Well, what about things on your end?
No, we're not talking about me. I'd rather hear about you.
I don't really have anything to share on that front.
Don't be like that. You think I can't tell something's been going on?
Look, I'm not the type to go blabbing about that kind of stuff.
Give me a break. Don't keep secrets from me just because you're a little old.
I'm not that old.
I don't know, man. Lately it seems like you start wheezing as soon as we get into a fight.
That's some pretty big talk. You really want to try your luck with me? What were we talking about before?
It was... well, it doesn't really matter now.
What's wrong? Did I hit your head too hard?
No, man, you don't get it. You're really something, Alphen.
What do you mean?
Just you. How you always indulge me and help me work through my jumbled thoughts.
Do I?
Yeah, I always feel better after being with you. Even duking it out just now helped.
There you go again, making me out to be better than I really am.
I'm not making you out to be anything. You can't stop me from admiring you, Alphen.
You've got strange taste then.
I'm fine with that. I hope someday I can be there to lift you up, too.
I don't plan on getting quite that old anytime soon.
We should go again sometime.
We should. I look forward to it.
Let's make sure to kick ass tomorrow, too. You guys ready to hit the road? I know I am.
I need to get rid of these stains somehow.
This shall suffice. Please, everyone, have as much as you like.
Wow, that's some weird-looking meat you're cooking up there. What is it exactly?
That would be grilled rapig.
What?
Whoa there! What's the big brouhaha?
It's Rapig! How could you cook something with such cute little eyes? What did it ever do to you?
I fail to see what the problem is. Rapigs are perfectly edible creatures. Having said that, I do realize it's become rather rare to eat them lately. What with people increasingly embracing them as pets and companions.
They definitely didn't fall out of fashion to eat because of their flavor, that's for sure.
Agreed. Rapigs have tender, fatty meat. The taste can take some getting used to, but I would argue that's part of its charm.
If the taste is too strong, I imagine you can either just cook it thoroughly or simmer it with some herbs to mask it.
Indeed. At first I wasn't sure whether to smoke it with spices or simmer it in water, but I opted to grill it as is instead.
Seriously, Dohalim? You have the weirdest tastes.
That's probably because when you live the life of a lord, you grow tired of most ordinary cuisine.
So you end up seeking out more unusual food. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Well, putting aside what it used to be, you've got to admit it does look pretty damn good. Meat is meat, after all.
That reminds me. I do believe I once read in a book about rare delicacies, how one can go about preparing an owl.
Huh?
I suppose I won't have the chance to try it anytime soon.
Not with Hoodle, you won't!
Make sure to get some good rest.
Days like this are made for fishing.
Huh? Something smells nice.
It's probably the accessory I picked up early.
Done. This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy. All right, it's done. Apologies for the wait, you guys.
That's a lot of fish you've cut up again, Kisara.
That's because I caught so many earlier. If you're going to eat them, it's best to do it while they're still fresh.
Was it difficult slicing up that many fish?
No, I'm used to it. It's no big deal for me at this point.
I know I probably shouldn't be saying this after all the trouble you went through, but I've never really understood the appeal of sashimi.
Oh, I'm sorry, Law. I didn't realize. I only make it because it's an easy way to deal with big catches when I fish.
You haven't done anything wrong, Kisara. Law, if you don't like the flavor, you're always welcome to add some of my spices to it.
Hey, yeah, that might work. I'll just put some of this here.
What's wrong, Law? I've never seen someone jump up and sprint off that fast.
He ran as soon as he took a bite of that sashimi.
Was he crying because of the taste?
I don't think the sashimi is the problem here, guys.
I'll see you again tomorrow.
couldn't eat another bite.
Eating is one of your great passions.
What? No, it's not.
There's nothing to be ashamed of.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.